It's Monday. Let me open up the blinds just a tiny bit. There's still some direct sunlight coming in, so I don't want to open them all the way. I'm feeling a bit frazzled because I was doing really well. Like, I was out at my desk way earlier than like I think I've ever been this entire summer. I'm trying to get back into a regular routine. I'm home, which you'll probably have seen at the end of last week's weekly vlog. I've been home now for about 48 hours. Fingers crossed. So far, AC's going well. I'm still adjusting to the new noises of it. Overall, it is a little bit quieter than it was before, and it also seems to be running a lot more smoothly. And I'm still just it was so long that I was out of the apartment. Still getting used to the sounds of all my neighbors and stuff like that. So I'm still adjusting to being home, but overall it's going well. The weekend was nice and quiet, as you saw in last week's weekly vlog, so I won't dwell on the weekend. I managed to go to sleep last night a little bit later than I wanted, but then I still woke up kind of naturally at about 7:45. I think I then finally got out of bed at just before 8. Took about an hour to get ready. I've put on some makeup. I kind of waved my hair really lightly with my flat iron. I've got some coffee. I've had a small breakfast snack. My stomach is still adjusting to things are calm now. So my stomach is still a bit in knots and eating is still a bit difficult. I've done my planner for today. I'm going to put an Instagram picture of that up soon, but YouTube is what was stressing me out just now. I was just going through my email. I was feeling really calm this morning. I've been feeling really good, and I was just getting everything ready. I'm going to start like really focusing on teaching work. I need to post an announcement. I need to do my grades. So I was just like getting ready to like really settle in, and I was checking my writer account email and the one that my website feeds into. So you can email that account through the contact me page on my website. And I saw I'd gotten an email from someone through the website. So it kind of stood out in my email inbox. And I open up the email as a very lovely woman. I don't know if you watch all of my videos or if you just watched that one, but Viola, if you are watching, I am so grateful. I've sent a reply to her, but she emailed me to let me know that she had watched my Scrivener video and found it really helpful, but then she found my exact video on someone else's channel. I've been on YouTube for over 4 years. I suppose this was going to happen eventually, and I'm not surprised it's that video because the original version, my version of that video, has, I think we're up to 25,000 views on it. So it's my most popular video by a long shot. It's one that I still get hundreds of views on it every month. So I'm not surprised that would be the one that would get stolen. So I filed a copyright claim, which I have never done before, and that is a bit of a nerve-wracking experience because it's very legal, and like you're checking off like I swear under, you know, the threat of perjury or however they phrase it, you know, like you can have your account terminated if you make false copyright claims against another creator. So like it's a very serious process, and it is like basically a legal document that you are filing when you file one of these complaints. It was a bit, but like I know I'm right. It's my video, it's my face, it's my voice, it's the entire video, 18 minutes 21 seconds. They didn't even like take bits of it. All they've done is they just use a random screenshot from the video as their thumbnail. So they didn't copy my thumbnail. But they did copy the entire video. Like, there's no introduction to it. There's no credit that I saw. Yeah, they've got my end card and everything. It starts out with, "Hello everyone, I'm Andrea, welcome back to my channel." And then it goes all the way through to my end card. They've got a bunch of other Scrivener videos I wouldn't even know how to track down because there's nothing in the description box. They give me no credit at all for being the original video. It's really frustrating when this happens. I'm pretty sure all of the videos are pirated. It's like all I really have power to do is, because I can't prove any of these other videos are stolen, so all I can do is flag my own video. But it's really frustrating when that happens. I've never been in this position before. I've never had to do this before. It's the first time for everything. I know they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but not when you're stealing other people's work. I worked really hard on that video, and I work really hard on my channel. I know that people who steal content don't care about how hard the original creator works. It's just, it's really, really frustrating. Particularly because I also work hard, and that video was put up specifically for the purpose of helping other academics learn how to use Scrivener for their master's and their PhD thesis, dissertation projects. Because when I was starting Scrivener, there weren't a lot of advice videos out there on how to use Scrivener as an academic. There were tons for using Scrivener as a creative writer or as a long-form kind of nonfiction, creative nonfiction, or just nonfiction writing but not academic. I made that video to help other people who were like me so that they wouldn't have to spend 2 or 3 times as long setting up their binders as I took. Like, that this would hopefully create like a shortcut for some people. So I worked really hard, and I made that video with a purpose, and I was trying to help people, and I know I've helped people. I told Viola in my response that, in my email response to her, that every time someone comments on that video or DMs me on Instagram, or, you know, they tell me that that's how they found my channel, and either that's the only video they watched or that then led them to my other videos, but, you know, one way or another, like, that video really helped them. It just means the world to me, because I put that video up thinking this might help a handful of people. You know, this might help 10, 15 people and be of absolutely no interest to the vast majority of my subscribers. And instead, it's turned into one of my most popular videos, and one of the videos that I feel like has connected me in a really organic, authentic way with a bunch of other really amazing people. So yeah, I'm gonna like try to calm myself back down. It's the principle of the matter. Like, especially like what really baffles me, pirating a video about academic writing when academic writing is so much about doing your own writing, citing your sources, not plagiarizing other people's work. Like, it's just, the irony of it is just, I have to laugh or I'll get angry again. Welcome to Monday. Off to a cracking start. Nothing like a little bit of, you know, legal copyright claim drama to like start your week off. But yeah, I'm feeling good. And I'm trying to just embrace that and not second guess that. But I feel like it's 11 o'clock. I've still got the majority of my day. I do have a pretty ambitious list of tasks today. So I'm just gonna put the music on, get focused, and see how much I can get through today. It's Thursday evening. It's about 4:30. I'm just kind of wrapping things up for the day. It's been a weird day. Yeah, it's been a weird day. Yesterday was good. I showed you a clip of the lecture that I sat in on. It was amazing. They had Professor Carol Anderson, as a guest speaker, guest lecturer, and the discussion was called Teaching in the Wake of Racial Violence. They completely maxed out on how many people could be in a Zoom call, so they had to also set it up as a simultaneous YouTube live stream. So I think there were like, I think 1,000 is the max on Zoom. So I think there were like 1,000 people on Zoom, and then there were about 250 of us, a little bit more than that, on the YouTube live stream. So that video should still be up, and I'll if it is, I'll try to link it down below, because I definitely would recommend it. It was so good. I could have listened to them talk for hours. I think it lasted about an hour and a half, including some of the Q&A time. So, it was so good. So good. So that was definitely the highlight of yesterday. And then after that was done, I went to Whole Foods. Yay, Whole Foods. Whole Foods was Whole Foods. It really wasn't that busy, so I'm kind of feeling like going weekdays early to late afternoon does seem to be a good time. Like, I've gone at 1 p.m. and it's been pretty quiet, and then yesterday I was there at about 2:33-ish and it was pretty quiet, so definitely feel like that's the good window to go if you don't want to be around a lot of people there. So Whole Foods is fine. I did shopping for me and for Mom, and I'm going to the house tomorrow, so I'll take her the groceries tomorrow. So I've done the grocery shopping for the week, and then just kind of had a chill evening yesterday. Just made some dinner. Today, I posted my final grades, so summer school is officially done. Sat in on a Zoom workshop for how to use Zoom for teaching. So it was a Zoom for teaching workshop. It was interesting. There were some helpful things that I learned, so that was good. I'm glad I sat in. So I did that workshop. Then I had therapy. I had my video call for that. Thank goodness for telehealth. And then after that, I went down to campus. Didn't have to worry about my parking permit because the garage was completely open. I think dorm move-in is still going on, so they must have the parking garages open and free during move-in for families. Came in, parked, walked across the street. I took some video clips of that. It was the first time I was on campus since the beginning of March. It was really weird. It was really weird. It was very surreal to be on campus. Very surreal. Some things were completely different as I was driving in. Like, there's just been so much construction, and so it's like, oh wow, this intersection is completely different. But then, like, the area around my building is exactly the same. It was still really quiet because it's summer, so there was really just some staff in the main office downstairs, and there really wasn't anyone upstairs. Even people who are going to be teaching in a classroom this semester won't really be in our offices. We can work in our office if we need to, but we've got to schedule that so that there aren't more than a certain number of people in the office at the same time. For the most part, they're asking that we conduct office hours at home on Zoom. So that's what I'll be doing. So I really won't be back on campus at all this semester unless something strange comes up and I have to go to campus. I do have some library books I need to return. I wasn't going to do that today. It's way too hot. So I'm like, I'm not walking down to the library. These books aren't even due until next year because I get a whole year to check them out for. So, but I might go back like in November when the weather cools down, and I might just go drop them off. Other than that, like, I'm really not, all my meetings are going to be on Zoom, so I don't really need to go to campus. So I figured I'd go now while it was quiet because I did need to get some stuff from my desk since I'm not going to be there. You know, there's things that I would have taken with me before spring break if I'd known I wasn't going to be back. I picked up some stuff. I cleaned off the surface of my desk because I still had a lot of things like just loose around my desktop, and they were asking that we clean off our desk so that when custodial services comes through each day to do their deep clean that they're doing, that they've got kind of open access to be able to wipe down our desks. So I wanted to go and do that and then get some stuff to take home with me. So that's why I went to campus. I won't lie, it was kind of emotional and kind of sad being there today. And just, I haven't seen any of my office mates in person since March, and God knows when I'm going to see them in person again. You know, I'm staying in communication on text and through Zoom and FaceTime and on Facebook and stuff. So like, I am still talking to people, and I know roughly how people are doing, but it's not the same. It's not the same as like going into my office for office hours and seeing my friend Kenny or seeing my friend Sean or my friend Jess or any of these other wonderful, lovely people that I work with. So like, under these current circumstances, I wouldn't want to be sitting in my office for office hours, you know, but I wish it wasn't these circumstances. Anyway, I've been talking for 11 minutes, 12 minutes. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I did print off one chapter from my book. This is a very difficult chapter. It needs a lot of work. So I've printed it off hard copy so that I can lay it out and see multiple pages and mark stuff up, and probably not going to do any more work on this today, but I'll take that with me to the house tomorrow. It's not been the most productive day in terms of how many things I've checked off my list, but I still feel like I got a fair amount done. So anyway, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys later. Welcome to Sunday. It's Sunday evening. It's about 20 to 7. I'm making dinner a little bit late, so it's still cooking on the stovetop. I've just been laying in bed for most of the day, reading Crazy Rich Asians, which I'm really enjoying. I knew I would, because I absolutely loved the movie. Every time it's a movie based on a book, the book, we all know the book is like 99% of the time better than the film. So when I really love a movie, I know I'm probably going to love the book. So I've been meaning to read it for a while, and I finally got it from the library, and yeah, I've been loving it. Yesterday I also spent most of the day, yesterday I spent part of the day reading, and then the other part of the day I had a video call with a friend and coworker who I haven't seen since before spring break, so that was really nice. We got to catch up. We ended up talking for like 3 hours, so clearly we needed to catch up, so that was good. And then I went back to reading, and then had some dinner and just kind of relaxed in the evening. And then this morning I let myself sleep in again. I slept in yesterday, so I slept in again today. Didn't sleep the greatest, but yeah, it is what it is. I slept as much as I could, and as well as I could. So slept in and then had breakfast in bed, did some reading. I've done a couple loads of laundry. I've done all my laundry between yesterday and today. I now only have like what I wore yesterday is the only thing that's in my hamper today. So I've done pretty much all of my laundry, so the last of it is in the dryer. I need to take that out and hang that up. And then I've just been doing my planner. So I will fill in all of my appointments and tasks tomorrow. For now, it is organized and decorated, so it's ready for that. It's a bit cloudy and stormy-ish. There's a 40% chance of rain in this hour and in the next hour. I don't think I'm gonna get any rain over here. Anyway, as you can hear, my pasta, my dinner is beeping at me, so I need to go get that off the stovetop. I'll watch something on YouTube. I don't know what yet. YouTube or Netflix, and then probably do a little bit of reading and then try to go to sleep before too late. I do have a Zoom call for the English department. Since I'm an instructor representative, the faculty retreat, the department retreat is tomorrow, and that's being done on Zoom. So that's going to take up pretty much my whole morning. I think it's like from 9:30 to 12:30 or something like that. So I need to be up and like coherent and able to like pay attention. Okay, I'm gonna go. I will try to include a couple clips of what I get up to the rest of the evening, but it's really going to be pretty chill, which is how this weekend has been. I don't think I talked to you guys. I went to the house on Friday. It was great. Saw the puppies. When was the last time I talked to you? Probably Thursday. Yeah, it's just been a really chill Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I got a lot of work done on Friday, and then I've done no work yesterday and today, which is exactly how I want my weekends to be. So yeah, thank you for watching this weekly vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all soon in a new video and next week in the next weekly vlog.